I knew they were going to be challenging for us because of their overall quickness. We probably made a choice to try and not let King beat us from the outside and really open up some things for their guards. In particular, Mason was really good. So it's a W. It's a W, and when we go back at their place, obviously it'd be a much bigger challenge than it was, but it was a challenge tonight. They got a lot of young players that are very good. They got some seasoned veterans that mix in with them, and we'll take that W any day because it beats the alternative.
Chris?
They surprise you at all with the way they defended the ball screens and the...
Yeah, they defended it differently than anybody's defended it all year long. So I'm not going to put it out there, but we have to. We're going to have, we just got to have a different strategy or be better at what we do.
And then, do you think maybe the offense, the missed shots affected the defense at all a little bit at times?
It's hard to do, but we just played. We had a day off Monday, and I think we have our kids. Or we don't. Our kids are so entrenched in getting better. I think some of them might have come in Monday. I know some of them came in Monday and shot on their own, and they need to rest. We looked a little dead-legged out there a few times. So now we got another one on Saturday against what is obviously you can see is a really good Nebraska team at their place, and we're gonna have to use tomorrow to get rest again with these 3 games in these 7 days.
But is there a sense, Coach, with the way Zach played in the first part of the season that he's kind of on the chapter 2?
Yeah. I think I actually said on the radio show just now, I think he's playing at the highest level he's played since he's been here because he's putting it all together. There were days where, as a freshman, he might hit 6 threes, and that's yet to come. But he wasn't getting 6 rebounds or having assists or getting to the basket. And now he's getting to the basket, he's shooting the ball well. We don't win without him right now. He's really playing well. And they geared up their defense to stop him by doing a couple of things, too. And he still had a lot of success.
And when no big has a dominant night on the boards, when Zach can come down with 11.
Yeah, that's big for him to get in there. And so our bigs just had an okay day. We had a couple of great opportunities. Mo finished, but nobody else really did. And we just got to keep working really hard with all of them. But every day is a different strategy, and veteran teams really do well with that. Well, the veterans we have are doing really well with it. The young guys are still struggling with some things.
Brendan?
Derek mentioned those the screens, how they defended your screens. I think that setting, only really seen it 3 times or so in his career. Mentioned like Indiana, I think, as a freshman.
Yeah.
Is what you saw out there? Is there some kind of blueprint?
They contain you. Yeah, they contain you, and a lot of teams can't do that because of the lack of quickness at the 5 position. And what they did is cross-match us a little bit too. So they wanted to get to a position where they could still defend without giving any help, and they were able to do that, and it forced us to shoot some jump shots. Where Zach made them pay in the first half, Derek had one of those rare nights where he couldn't make a shot. So but I see it with the shot clock shorter, more people will use that approach, and we got to keep working and making our guys better at what we select and finding new ways as well.
You mentioned dead-legged. Was there any disappointment with the energy level or effort level?
Not until the end of the first half. I sensed, we had a wide open 3. I mean, everybody's first of all is shocked when Duncan doesn't make 2 out of every 3 he takes. So that we had a wide open 3 ready to go up 18. And the next thing you know, those last couple of minutes, it was a 7-point half. So I've been there before, and that was the big thing at halftime. We come out with the same energy that we started this game. When you're up by a lot and the lead goes down, it can really deflate a team. Wait a minute, what happens if we're tied, we're up by 7.5? You'd be happy. So you got to change the mindset there, and we try to do that. This is a big game for us, guys, and we cannot let down because we're only up by 7. We got to focus, and we tried to get some space. We couldn't stop them down the stretch.
Right in the middle of John.
You talked about Derek a little bit, but missed shots, yes, but you stressed his aggressiveness, and he gave you those plays down the stretch again, it seemed like.
Yeah, he, once again, we're calling more plays for him, or he's seeing more things. We want him to be aggressive. We want him to shoot a couple of his 3 was a big shot for us. It's the only one he made. He's 1 for 6. but it was off the dribble, and it's important. Now, he's finishing at the rim. His left-handed finish was huge as well. So he's growing every single day, and then, of course, we haven't been, you guys haven't seen us, we've either been up so much people weren't pressing, or we had to make 10 foul shots to win a game like we did today. That was big that he could go do that, because you miss a couple of those one-on-ones and the way they're driving it, and they got the shooters out there. Bugs can shoot, King can shoot, Morris can shoot. We don't want to give up a 3 at that point, and we'd rather give up a couple of baskets, but we got to do better at that too.
In the right middle with Sam.
Coach, along that point, Minnesota does have some shooters, but they pretty much struggled for the whole second half tonight. Yet they were still able to get some of those easy looks, a couple hand ones inside.
Yeah.
Were the breakdowns more on the perimeter, you think, or with the help
No, it
defense
was,
inside?
why didn't they get the 3s? Because we weren't leaving the shooters. Same thing people do to us. So we're going to challenge them to finish at the rim, take charges with our big guy. I think we had 2 opportunities there. DJ could have got one. Mo, I thought, got one. And guard your yard a little bit better. We were up pressuring a little bit too much, not containing Mason enough. So, but that was it. They weren't going to get those 3s. So yeah, we kept them from shooting 3s, but we picked our poison there. And Mason really was good today. Really good. He's not averaging 25 points a game, so we must have made him look really good.